Hi, good morning students. Welcome to Elite Engineering Academy. I am Ilyas Muhammad from Faculty of Electronics. I am expertised in electronic devices and circuit subject. Totally I am having 14 years of teaching experience. Now here I am going to deal electronic devices and circuit subject for ESET 2021. This electronic device and circuit subject is very important and basic subject for electronic students as well as electrical students. The weightage in ESET of this subject is around 14 marks. Now I am going to discuss the topics which are going to be covered under this subject. The first topic we are going to study about semiconductor physics. Right from the scratch we are going to study what is the structure of an atom, how the materials are classified, on what basis the materials are classified. Generally the materials are classified as metals or conductors, semiconductors and insulators. Based on which factor these materials are classified. Our topic is semiconductor. So what is a semiconductor? Why we are going for semiconductors? How these semiconductors are classified? There are two types of semiconductors are there. One is intrinsic semiconductor and extrinsic semiconductor. Intrinsic semiconductor is a pure semiconductor and extrinsic semiconductor is impure semiconductor. So here we are going to study one important topic, that is doping. Doping is a process which is going to add impurities to the pure semiconductor. Again, this impure semiconductor, also called extrinsic semiconductor, is classified into two types, p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor. To make p-type semiconductor, what are the elements, which group elements we are going to add, that we are going to discuss. And to make n-type semiconductor, which group elements we are going to add. Okay. After combining p-type device and n-type device, what is the device that is going to come? That device is called diode, which we are going to study about on semiconductor devices. After joining p-type material and n-type material, we are going to get a device called diode. Diode is a basic element in semiconductor devices. It is a two-terminal device. Diode is used in switch applications. Diode is a unidirectional device. It allows current only in one direction and blocks current in another direction. This feature can be used in switching applications. One more application of a diode is it is used in rectifier circuit. As we know that all the electronic components accept DC supply. But our household appliances, we are having AC supply. There is a need of converting this AC signal to DC signal. So the device, the application of a diode is a rectifier. Rectifier is a circuit which converts AC to pulsating DC. Pulsating DC is not a pure DC. It consists of AC component also. We need to minimize this AC component. To minimize this AC component, we are going for a circuit called filter circuit. After filtering, filter is also having a small AC component. To remove the small AC component, we are going for a regulator circuit. This entire block, we can call it as regulated power supply, which are very much useful in all laboratories. So this important application comes under diode application. Next application we are going to study under diode concept, that is clipper circuit. Clippers is a circuit which are used to remove or clip certain portion of the input waveform. These clippers are used to remove noise. These clipper circuits are very much useful in communication circuits. And another application of diode is a clamper circuit. A clamper is a circuit which restores the DC level in the input waveform. In some applications, in some circuits, where these DC level, suppose the signal is like this, it is having some DC. It is having some DC signal. When this signal passes through some circuit, this signal loses its DC component. This signal loses its DC component, the output will be 0 DC. Again we want to restore this DC level again. We need to go for a circuit called a clamper circuit. So these are the different applications we are going to study under diode concept. Next semiconductor device we are going to study, which is a transistor. Transistor is a 3-terminal device. We are going to study what are different terminals of a transistor. And there are generally, this transistor is classified as two types: bipolar devices and unipolar device. Bipolar device nothing but operation depends on both majority as well as minority charge carriers. Example for bipolar device is BJT, bipolar junction transistor. And coming for unipolar device, operation depends only on majority charge carriers. Example for this type of transistor is FET, field effect transistor. And we are going to study the applications of transistors, where we can use the transistor. Very important. And the transistor is a greatest invention in 20th century. This transistor is invented by three inventors: John Bodin, Brattin and William Shockley at Bell Laboratories, USA in 1947. For their invention, they got Nobel Prize also. So one of the greatest invention in 20th century is a transistor. Almost in all electronic devices, we are going to use this transistor in different forms, maybe available in IC form also. In applications of transistor, we are going to study amplifier. So amplifier is a circuit which increases the strength of the weak signal. Example, we can take it as microphone, which can amplify the voice signal. If I connect one stage amplifier, the output that is not sufficient, I need to connect one more amplifier circuit. Then that circuit is called a multi-stage amplifier. Multi-stage amplifier. So based on different coupling mechanisms, these amplifiers are connected. And to improve more applications on amplifier, we are going to provide some feedback. So here we are going to study about feedback amplifiers. Feedback amplifiers. In feedback amplifiers, we are having two types again: positive feedback, negative feedback. So what are the advantages of negative feedback we are going to see, and what are the disadvantages of negative feedback, and what is positive feedback, what are the applications of transistor in positive feedback applications. An important application in positive feedback is oscillator circuit. Oscillator. So here we studied rectifier which converts AC to DC. Oscillator is a circuit which converts DC to AC. We are giving DC signal and we are going to get sinusoidal oscillations. sinusoidal oscillations. Different types of oscillators are there based on the type of devices we are using, based on the frequency. These oscillators are classified. Different types of oscillators are there. We are going to study all the types here. And what is the frequency? We are going to calibrate the frequency of this waveform also. The expressions for frequency of oscillations of each oscillator. So next, we want to amplify both current as well as voltage. So all the amplifiers here we are going to see amplifier. Different types are there again. Common base, common emitter, common collector. These three are terminals. Based on the which terminal is common. Based on terminals, the amplifiers are classified. Common base amplifier, common emitter amplifier, common collector amplifier. So these amplifiers amplify either current or voltage. If you want to amplify both current as well as voltage, we can go for power amplifiers. Power amplifiers. So here we are going to study about classification of power amplifiers. The class A power amplifier is there, class B, class AB power amplifier, class C power amplifier, and we are going to calculate the efficiency of these power amplifiers also. And for impedance matching, there are special type of amplifier is there, that is a tuned amplifier. Tuned amplifier. So these are topics we are going to cover under transistor applications. After that, one more applications are there. Those are multivibrators. Multivibrators are, so here we are going to use again transistors. Multivibrator is classified into three types again: bistable multivibrator, monostable multivibrator, astable multivibrator. So based on the number of stable states and quasi-stable states, these multivibrators are classified. So multivibrator is a circuit which generates non-sinusoidal waveforms. Non-sinusoidal waveforms. Okay, so here we are having bistable multivibrator, bistable, monostable, astable multivibrator. So both the states of bistable are stable states. Bistable multivibrator used in memory applications, used in flip-flop circuits. In coming for monostable multivibrator, used to generate some time delay, used in delay circuits and gating circuits, used to provide some time delay. And coming for astable multivibrators, having both quasi-stable states, these astable multivibrators are used to generate square waveforms. These multivibrators we are going to study. After that, we are going to study about different ICs. We are having a 555 timer for timer applications. The 555 timer can be used in monostable mode and astable mode. So what are the applications of 555 timer in monostable mode? What are the different applications of 555 timer in astable mode? We are going to study. And last topic, we are going to study about special diodes. So important special diode we are having Zener diode. So in power supply diagram we are having a regulator. In this regulator, the main device is a Zener diode. So Zener diode is always connected in reverse bias condition. So in regulator circuits, we are going to connect Zener diode. Zener diode acts as voltage regulator. And we are going to study one more diode is Varactor diode. And the topic we are going to study about uni-junction transistor UJT. So all these topics are going to be covered under electronic devices and circuit for ECET 2021. So we are going to provide all the topics in sequential wise. We will provide all the videos. If you like these videos, try to share and subscribe and share to your classmates also. And based on your feedback, we will provide more and more videos. Thank you.